These Republicans, they don't like coming on the mainstream media because of those pesky fact checks.
Under Joe Biden, we've seen the movement to defund the police, leaving communities like the one I grew up in devastated and ravaged by a wave of violent crime that we have not seen literally in 5 decades.
Wow. That's some serious allegations there.
Actually, Senator, as you probably know, the latest stats on violent crime and on the murder rate, they're actually down this past year. But let me get back to my question about the Supreme Court's decision.
Well, let's take a look at those. Let's take a look at those crime rates.
Let's. This chart shows the rates from 266 cities, and it shows that if rates are progressing as they are, 2024 will have the lowest unalive rate since 1963. That doesn't quite match up with what Mr. Scott is saying. I wonder what he has to say about those stats.
But the fact of the matter is simple. Under Joe Biden, neighborhoods like the ones I grew up in have never been ravaged.
But back to
the one that raised me are trapped in their houses from the time the sun goes down until it comes up again.
So to my question, though, on bump stocks.
It's true that where Tim Scott grew up, the murder rate has jumped up since Biden took office. But overall, in the U.S., murder is down. That's because of Biden. Of course, nationally, black men are more likely to be murdered as white men. But here's the kicker that I found. Black women are 6 times more likely to be murdered than white women. And here's the thing. The interviewer asked a good question about bump stocks. Like, what is he gonna do about it? And people getting pewed. Maybe if Mr. Scott stopped kissing orange ass and did something about his community, as is his job as a senator, perhaps he could make a change. President Biden is not responsible for the murder rate in Chicago or in South Carolina. He's not the friggin' mayor.